Good day everyone, this is Sir Mark TV and sa video na ito ay pag-uusapan natin about absolute value equations. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so bago ang lahat is i-recall muna kung anong ibig sabihin ng absolute value. The absolute value refers to the distance of a number from 0 on a number line. It is denoted by a pair of vertical lines that is these two vertical lines. So ito po yung symbol ng absolute value. Okay? Now, to illustrate absolute value, we will use number line. Okay? Gagamit tayo ng number line para ma-illustrate natin yung absolute value, no? So, consider natin yung number 3, no? Sa number line. So, ito po yung number 3, no? Okay? Now, kukunin natin yung distance mula sa 0 sa number line. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung distance from 0, you can just count how many units from 0 to 3. So, mula sa 0 papunta sa 3, ilang units yon? Diba? We know that it's 3. Diba? So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, 3 units po, no? So, ibig sabihin nun, the absolute value of 3 here is 3. Okay? So, yung distance na 3 ay yung tinatawag na absolute value. Okay? Ngayon, kung isusulat natin siya mathematically, we have this symbol, no? So, ang basa dito ay absolute value of 3 is equal to 3. Ulitin po natin, absolute value of 3 is equal to 3. Okay? So, ayan po yung illustration ng absolute value. Another example po is negative 4. So, nandyan yung negative 4 sa number line, yung nakakulay blue na circle. No? So, ilang units kaya yun mula sa 0? Bibilangin natin, no? So, pag binilang natin mula sa 0 papunta sa negative 4, meron itong 4 units. So, yung 4 units na yun ay, yun nga kagaya ng sinabi ko, tinatawag itong absolute value. Kaya the absolute value of negative 4 is equal to 4. Okay? Now, paano natin isusulat as a mathematical equation? So, we have this one, no? So, ang basa dito ay absolute value of negative 4 is equal to 4. Okay? So, you notice that pag sinabing absolute value ay tumutukoy doon sa distance. And sa distance, guys, dalawa lang ang posibleng maging value, no? It's either 0 or positive, no? So, in short, hindi pwede siya maging negative because there is no such thing that has negative distance. Kaya naman, absolute values are non-negative. So, ibig sabihin, never negative yung yung absolute value. Okay? Ayan po. So, let's have some examples, no, about absolute value. So, number 1, we have absolute value of 5. Of course, the absolute value of 5 is equal to 5. Okay? Since 5 is 5 minutes away from 0. Next, number 2, we have absolute value of negative 5. Okay? So, the answer is also 5 because negative 5 is also 5 units away from 0 only to the left, no? Kasi, di ba, negative 5 nasa kaliwa ng 0 and yung positive 5 ay nasa kanan ng 0. Okay? But they are both 5 units away from 0. Okay? Next, number 3, we have negative absolute value of 5. So, magiging negative lamang yung value kapag may negative na nasa labas ng absolute value, no? So, wala siya sa absolute value. So, ang sagot po dito ay negative 5. Okay? And then sa number 4, we have negative absolute value of negative 5. So, the absolute value of negative 5 alone, no, is 5. However, may negative sa labas, just like number 3. No? Kaya negative 5 po ang sagot. And then number 5, we have absolute value of 0. It is definitely 0. Okay? Self-explanatory na lang po yan. Okay? Now, dako naman po tayo sa lesson natin ngayon. No? what is the value of x such that the absolute value of x is equal to 6. So, ano kaya ang naiisip ninyo? Ano kaya number ang naiisip ninyo na ang absolute value niya ay 6? Okay? So, to show the answer, guys, no? Pakita muna natin yung number line. Ano po? So, we have this. And as you can see, di ba, itong side ng equation na to, itong side ng equation is the absolute value mismo, no? Absolute value, no? So, ibig sabihin, the absolute value here must be equal to 6. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? The number must be 6 units away from 0. So, ano kayang mga numbers na yon? So, magsisimula muna tayo sa 0 and then magbibilang tayo ng 6 units from there. No? So, bibilangin natin yung 6 units. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ibig sabihin, at 6 units, there is a number 6 here. Okay? Ayan po. Which is 6 units away from 0. So, yan yung isa sa numbers na hinahanap natin. So, therefore, x is equal to 6. Now, pabaliktad naman ang pagbilang natin mula sa 0, no? Let's count the number of units the other way. So, mula sa 0, kakaliwa tayo ng 6 units. So, we have this one. And then, at 6 units, matatagpuan natin yung negative 6. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ayan yung another number na hinahanap natin, which is negative 6. And to check, no, guys, the absolute value of negative 6 is equal to 6, while the absolute value of 6 is equal to 6. Okay? So, indeed, the value of x here is 6 and negative 6. Okay? So ganun lang po siya kasimple. Ang tawag sa mathematical statement na ito ay absolute value of equations. Okay? Ulitin ko po, absolute value equations. Okay? An absolute value equation is an equation that is written in the form absolute value of x is equal to p, where x is the expression inside the absolute value bars, called the argument, and p is the constant. The solution exists when p is greater than or equal to 0. So, yung argument na sinasabi dito, guys, is ayan yung expression or number na nasa loob ng absolute value bars. Ito po yun, no? Lahat ng nasa loob nun ay tinatawag na argument. Okay? Tapos yung p rito, guys, is the constant. Okay? At dyan natin babasihan kung ano ba magiging solution ng absolute value equation. Kaya naman meron tayong condition kung ano ba magiging solution that will be discussed later. Okay? The given equation says that the number x must be 6 units away from 0 on the number line. Thus, the numbers are x is equal to 6 and x is equal to negative 6. Indeed nga, guys, no? Yung negative 6 and positive 6 are 6 units away from 0. Kaya yan po yung sagot. Okay? Ayan. Here, guys, is dito natin malalaman yung solutions by looking at the value of p. Tatlo lang yan eh. It's either positive, negative, or 0. So, ito yung condition. Tapos, kung ano yung solution set ba. Tapos, roster form. Okay? I-discuss natin yung roster form na yan. Okay, so if p is greater than 0, that is p is positive. Tama? P is positive. For example, no? Absolute value of x is some positive number, let's say 5. Okay? Ayan po. Or in general, absolute value of x is equal to some positive number. Okay? So the solution set here is x is equal to negative p or x is equal to positive p. Okay? So ayan po yung solutions doon sa absolute value equation na yun. Kung ang value ng p ay positive. At kung isusulat mo siya sa roster form, so pag sinabing roster form, ililista mo lahat ng values ng x na nag-satisfy sa equation. So in this case, we have the set containing negative p and positive p. Okay? So, for instance, di ba binigay ko na absolute value of x is equal to 5. Bale, ang solutions nun ay x is equal to negative 5 and x is equal to positive 5. Okay? Ayan po. Or kung isusulat natin siya in roster form, we have open parenthesis, then open brace, open brace, negative 5, comma, positive 5, then close. So, this is the solution in roster form. Okay? Now, paano naman kaya kapag equal sa 0? That is, the absolute value of x here is equal to 0. Bale, ang solution set nun ay isa lang po. Unlike dun sa kanina, dalawa. Diba? Dito, isa lang. So, x is equal to 0. And kung susulat mo siya in roster form, we have a set containing 0 only. So, indeed, absolute value of x is equal to 0. Of course, x is equal to 0. And in roster form, it is a set containing 0. Parang kinopya lang natin, di ba? Isa lang naman ang equation na 0 yung constant. Isa lang ng solution. Okay? And how about the negative, no? Negative value of p, or when we say p is less than 0, that is absolute value of x is equal to negative 5. Ano kaya magiging solution nun? Well, it has no solution. So the equation with negative value of p has no solution. Bakit? Kasi ganito yon. Ang definition kasi ng absolute value is distance, no? So yung distance maaaring 0, maaaring positive, no? So ibig sabihin never siya magiging negative. So kahit anong value na ng x ang substitute mo dyan, never lalabas na negative 5. Kaya there is no solution to this equation, no? And sa roster form naman po is empty set because we don't have the value of x that satisfies the equation. Okay? So therefore, yung absolute value of x is equal to negative 5, it has no solution, then empty set, no? In roster form. So wala tayong solution dyan. Okay? So, ayan yung dapat ninyo malaman kapag magsosolve tayo ng absolute value equations. Okay? So, let's move on to the examples, no? Kung ano yung kung paano pag-solve ng absolute value equations. Okay? So, solve the following equations. Number 1, we have absolute value of x plus 5 is equal to 3. So, the first thing you do is to titignan mo kung naka-isolate na ba yung absolute value part or absolute value term, no? Pag sinabing isolate, guys, isolate. Ibig sabihin, iiwanan mo mag-isa yung absolute value term, no? Iiwanan mo yung absolute value term na walang ibang kasamang terms. Okay? So, in this case, naka-isolate naman na, no? So, goods na tayo. Ano po? And then, kapag naka-isolate na, dyan mo titignan yung constant na nasa right side kung ilan bang magiging solutions. No? So, as you can see, 3 is a positive number. So, by following the rule here, no, kapag positive value yung p sa equation, so yung values ng argument niya ay negative p at saka positive p. Okay, so susundin natin yung rule na ito. So, ang gagawin natin is kokopyahin natin yung argument, then equate natin sa positive and negative of this constant. So, ganitong gagawin, no? Kopyahin mo yung argument, no? Aalisin mo lang yung absolute value bars. We have x plus 5, no? Walang absolute value bars, equals positive 3. And then, copy again the argument, x plus 5 is equal to negative of this constant, negative 3. Okay? Ngayon, meron na tayong dalawang equations. Isosolve natin yung equation independently, no? Or individually. So, bale, from here, x plus 5 is equal to 3. Well, ang gagawin natin dyan is additive inverse tayo. Mag-add tayo ng additive inverse on both sides. Net ng positive 5, that is negative 5. Ano po? No? So, magma-minus tayo ng 5 both sides. And then, cancel. We have x only is equal to 3 plus negative 5. So, 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2. So, we have the first value of x here. Okay? Now, para sa pangalawang equation, we have x plus 5 is equal to negative 3. Again, we add both sides by the additive inverse of positive 5, which is negative 5. So, mag-add tayo ng negative 5 both sides. Okay? So, cancel natin. No? Cancel natin to. We have, sadali lang. We have x here is equal to negative 3 plus negative 5. Since para sila ng sign, well, i-add natin yung numbers, no? So, we have negative 8. Yan. There you have it. We have x is equal to negative 2 and x is equal to negative 8 as the solutions to the absolute value equation. So, therefore, the solution set here is x is equal to negative 2 or x is equal to negative 8. And kung isusulat natin in roster form, we have the set containing negative 2 and negative 8. So, kung ano yung nakikita ninyo, yan yung paraan ng pagsulat, no, ng solution in different ways. No, kapag magsasolve tayo ng ganitong uri ng equation. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next one. We have absolute value of 2x minus 4 is equal to 8. So, it is already isolated, no, yung absolute value term, no. Now, it's time to check yung sign ng constant, yung value ng constant, no. So, 8 is a positive number. So, remember po, we use the same rule as before, no. So, kapag positive yung p, bali, yung solutions niya is negative p at saka positive p. No? Ayan yung i-equate natin. Yan yung i-equate natin sa argument. No? So, same process pa din. No? So, ang gagawin natin is kopyahin natin yung buong argument. We have 2x minus 4 is equal to positive 8. And then, argument ulit, 2x minus 4 is equal to negative 8. So, remember po, no? Kukopyahin mo yung argument and then i-equate mo sa positive and negative of this constant. Okay? Ayan po. And then, we're going to solve these two equations individually. So, starting with the first equation, yung positive 8, no? So, ang gagawin po natin dyan is, first, mag-add tayo ng additive inverse ng negative 4, that is positive 4. Ayan. Okay, and then cancel natin. Okay. And then we have 2x na lang po is equal to 8 plus 4, that is equal to 12. And then, as you can see, mayroong 2 na nakamultiply sa x. So, we need to divide both sides by 2. No? Cancel yung 2. Bali, magiging ano na siya. X is equal to 6. Ayan. So, that's the first solution. Okay. Now, for the second one, so basically, kung anong ginawa natin sa first equation is the same thing na gagawin natin sa pangalawa. The difference here is negative 8 naman yung gagawin natin, no? So, again, plus 4, cancel, and then 2x na lang po ang natira. So, 2x is equal to negative 8 plus 4. What is negative 8 plus 4? That is negative 4. Okay? Ayan po. And then, may 2 dito. So, i-divide natin sa 2, both sides, just like we did before. No? Just like we did in the first equation. And then, we got x is equal to negative 2 because negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Okay? So, cancel na to. Ayan. So, meron na tayong dalawang solutions ng absolute value equation. We have 6 at saka negative 2. Kaya naman, the solution set here is x is equal to 6 or x is equal to negative 2. And kung isusulat natin in roster, 6 comma negative 2. No? A set containing 6 and negative 2. Okay? So, there you go. Next, number 3, we have the absolute value of 3x minus 9 plus 7 is equal to 7. So, this time around, no, itong equation na to, hindi naka-isolate yung absolute term, no, absolute value term sa isang side ng equation. So, ang gagawin muna natin, guys, is kailangan ma-eliminate muna natin yung positive 7 na kasama ni absolute value term. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, guys, muna is, well, mag-add tayo ng additive inverse ng positive 7, which is negative 7. Diba? Negative 7. And then, you know na makakancel tong dalawa. Diba? So, matitira na lang po is yung absolute value, which is naka-isolate na. Absolute value of 3x minus 9 is equal to 7 minus 7 equals 0. Okay, so ngayon naka-isolate na, guys, no? It's time na alamin kung ilang solutions ang meron dito. So as you can see, the constant here is 0. So another rule na naman lang susundin natin, no? So kapag ang value ng constant dito ay 0, it means the value of the argument must be 0. So ibig sabihin, i-equate natin itong argument na to sa 0. Well, we just, remove the absolute value symbol. So, 3x minus 9 na lang po, no? 3x minus 9 equals 0. Okay? Isa lang po magiging solution natin kasi 0 ang constant, no? Okay? Ayan lang po. And then, we're going to solve the equation as usual. So, negative 9, mag-add tayo ng additive inverse that is positive 9. And then, cancel muna to. Ayan. Okay. And then we have 3x is equal to 0 plus 9 is 9. And then, pagkatapos naman, guys, is i-divide natin both sides by 3. And then, bale, ang value ng x dito ay 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. So, this is the only solution to this equation. Okay, so ang solution set ay x is equal to 3, and in roster form is the single element set that contains the number 3. Okay, ayan. So, talaga na siya kasimple. Next, number 4. So, this time, it's your turn. No, you may pause this video to give yourself time to solve the equation kung kaya nyo siyang isolve talaga. Okay? Dahil ipapakita natin yan in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, as you can see, itong equation na to na 4 times the absolute value of negative x minus 5 is equal to 24. So, there is a number 4 here na nakamultiply sa absolute value, which is hindi pa yan naka-isolate. So, ang gagawin po natin muna, guys, is i-divide muna natin both sides by 4 para mawala yung factor na 4 na nakatabi sa absolute value, no? So, dahil na-cancel na yung 4, ang matitira na lang po is absolute value of negative x minus 5 equals 24 divided by 4, that is equal to 6. Ayan. So, ngayon naka-isolate na siya, titignan mo naman ngayon ng constant kung ilan ang magiging solution. Since this is positive number, positive 6, gagamitin natin yung rule na to that has 2 solutions. Okay? Just like the previous ones. Okay? Ayan. So, since 6 is a positive number, therefore, magiging dalawa yung solutions. So, you just copy the argument and then equate mo sa positive and negative 6. Okay, so let's do this. Negative x minus 5 is equal to positive 6, and negative x minus 5 is equal to negative 6. Okay? And then let's solve these equations individually. No? So first, negative 5 siya. So mag-add ka ng additive inverse. Okay, positive 5. Therefore, cancel na to. We have negative x na lang po natitira is equal to 6 plus 5, 11. And then, hindi pa yan tapos kasi meron tayong negative symbol rito. No? So, ang gagawin natin is you just change the sign here as well as this one. So, yung negative x magiging positive x and then yung positive 11 magiging negative 11. So, parang nilipat lang natin negative sign sa kabila. No? So, therefore, x is equal to negative 11. Now, para naman sa isa pang equation na negative 6, no? Yung constant, no? We do the same process as the first one. So, add by 5 para ma-cancel, no? So, plus 5. Then, magiging negative x na lang po. Then, negative 6 plus 5. What is negative 6 plus 5? Negative 1. Okay? Ayan. And since we have negative x is equal to negative 1, so we have negative sign on both sides of the equation. So, pwede nating i-cancel directly, no? Gagawin natin positive pareho. Okay? So, kapag may negative sign sa parehong sides ng equation, turn them into positive. Pero kung isa sa kanilang negative, well, ilipat na lang yung negative sign sa kabila. Okay? So, therefore, ang nakuhang value ng x dito ay x is equal to positive 1. The solution set here is x is equal to negative 11 or x is equal to 1. And then, para naman sa roster form, it is the set containing negative 11 and 1. Okay? So, correction lang po. Na typo lang po. Okay. So, that's for number 4. Okay? Next, number 5, we have absolute value of 3x minus 7 is equal to negative 8. So, as you can see, naka-isolate naman na. However, no, the value of the constant here is negative. So, remember po, by definition of absolute value, ang values lamang po ay positive or 0. So, never siya mag-i-equal sa negative number. Kaya naman, kahit anong value ng x ang ipasok mo dyan, never mag-i-equal yan sa negative 8. Kaya, hindi natin itutuloy itong solution na to kasi we know that this equation has no solution. Okay? Kung isusulat natin siya in roster form, it's the empty set. Okay? So, tandaan po natin kapag negative yung constant, well, we don't have a solution and we're done with this one. Okay? Ayan. Next, number 6. Ito na po yung last bago matapos ang video. Okay, so we have absolute value of 4x minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 13. So as you can see, itong side na to ay hindi pa naka-isolate itong absolute value of term sapagkat mayroong plus 3 rito na kasama, no? So, para ma-isolate natin yung absolute value is eliminate muna natin itong plus 3. Okay? So, to do that, we just add its additive inverse, which is negative 3. Ayan. And then, cancel. So, that matira na lang po yung absolute value term. Okay, that is absolute value of 4x minus 2 equals 13 minus 3, that's 10. Okay? Ngayon, identify natin kung ilan ang magiging solution. So, 10 is a positive number. Therefore, the equation must have 2 solutions. Okay? Ayan po. So, let's proceed. Kopyahin muna natin yung argument 4x minus 2 and then i-equate natin sa positive 10 tsaka negative 10. Okay? So, 4x minus 2 is equal to 10. And then 4x minus 2 is equal to negative 10. Okay, and then we're going to solve these two equations individually. No? So, for the first equation na positive 10 yung dulo o yung kanang side. No? So, may negative 2 rito. So, add positive 2, cancel. And then we have 4x is equal to 10 plus 2 equals 12. And then divide both sides by 4. Ayan, cancel ulit. Therefore, x is equal to 12 divided by 4, that is equal to 3. So, x is equal to 3. Okay? And then, para sa kabilang side, same process pa din, no? Katulad nung una, no? So, mag-add tayo ng 2 both sides, cancel. Then, we have 4x is equal to negative 10 plus 2, that is equal to negative 8. And then, finally, divide both sides by 4. Ayan. So that we have x is equal to negative 2 because negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. Okay? Ayan. So, ang solution set po dito ay x is equal to 3 or x is equal to negative 2, and in Ross term form, a set containing 3, negative 2. Okay, so ayan lang po ang ilan sa mga exercises na ipapakita natin sa video na ito. So, it takes practice, no? Practice na lang practice hanggang sa ma-master natin itong topic na ito. Okay? So, it takes time talaga, no? So, have patience po. Okay? So, that's all for today about absolute value equations, and I hope na nakatulong sa inyo ito. So, do not forget to follow my page on Facebook, TikTok, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel para sa iba pang videos na i-upload ko. And as always, have a great day to all.